Bonjour, tout le monde, ça va bien? It is Jazz Appreciation Day, Jazz Appreciation Month in the month of April, and I had a hankering to revisit Jazz Appreciation Month in 2012 when I was on tour in Europe and I recorded my second album, April in Paris, so I thought I would tribute that today and get a little Parisian and share with you some fun and beautiful songs that have something to do with springtime and Paris and that magic that Paris brings to mind. Whether you've been there before or not, you know, it just has this magical nuance about it that no other city in the world can capture. So here's April in Paris. One more time.
April in Paris, chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the trees. April in Paris, this is a feeling no one can ever reprieve. I never knew the charm of spring, never met it face to face. I never knew my heart could sing, never missed its warm embrace till April in Paris. Whom can I run to? What have you done to my heart? Chestnuts in blossom, holiday tables under the trees. April in Paris, this is a feeling no one can ever reprieve. I never knew my heart could sing, never missed its warmth, met it face to face. I never knew my heart could sing, never missed its warm embrace till April in Paris. Whom can I run to? Whom can I run to? What have you done to my heart? What have you done?
goodness. I'm going to take a look and make sure that the sound is working. Looks like it's all a go. Remember to say a little hello in the chat section. It really feeds the spirit and it feeds the music, and it makes me feel like, you're here in the room with me, outside in this garden with me. And it helps a lot. I am stretching outside my usual easy uke chords, and I'm going for it. So thank you for joining me in this journey. April in Paris by Vernon Duke. This was the title track on my second album. And, through the ages, everyone has talked about April in Paris, and oh my gosh, I was there the end of April in 2012, and the chestnuts in blossom and all the protest parades on May Day. It's just such a colorful city. And this next song by Trenet it sums up, the sweetness for France that people feel when they're from there. And I'd like to share it with you. This is Douce France.
Douce France, j'ai pays de mon enfance, berce de tendre insouciance, je t'ai gardé dans mon cœur. Mon village, au clocher, aux maisons sages, où les enfants de mon âge, on partage mon bonheur. Oui, je t'aime, et je te donne ce poème. Oui, je t'aime, dans la joie ou la couleur. Douce France, cher pays de mon enfance, berce de tendre science, je t'ai gardé dans mon cœur.
Hi, Svetlana. Thank you for tuning in. Very sweet. I appreciate that. And everyone remember to make comments with the word from and then the city or the country that you are residing in at the moment, and that will show up on the YouTube app with a map. So that's very helpful and a lot of fun as well. So Douce France by Trenet is an old favorite. And this next one, everyone always sings as though it's a very happy song. And I think that, and it was written by Cole Porter, I think it was intended, or at least I interpret it to be kind of a sad song. And this is I Love Paris.
I because my love is near. I love Paris in the springtime. I love Paris in the fall. I love Paris in the summer when it sizzles. I love Paris in the winter when it drizzles. I love Paris every moment, every single moment of the year. I love Paris. Why, oh, why do I love Paris? Because my love, because my love, because my love is near.
So cool. Ah, tu chantes bien en français. Merci beaucoup. All the way from Germany and the Netherlands. Thanks for tuning in, you guys. And Cole Porter was such a prolific writer. Hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of songs that he wrote in the course of his career. Oh gosh, let's see. I'm going to share the tip jar information, and I thank you so much for keeping the music and the audience and the funds flowing to make the music continue to happen in this crazy time that we're in. Venmo and PayPal are available. I've got some others. If you're in other countries that you can pay through, just message me. And for the month of April, I've decided to do 2 shows, and normally I'm doing 3 shows a month on Sundays, but because it's Jazz Appreciation Month and International Jazz Day is happening on Friday, April 30th, it's the 10th annual, I thought it would be really cool to collaborate with several of my friends around the world whom I've done various musical projects with over the years, since we have Livestream now. And I will have 15 musicians from 10 cities in 6 time zones on Friday, April 30th. And because this is going to be a big event for me, I decided I'll be using that whole week before to ready all of the files that I'm going to need to make this happen. So please put it on your calendars for Friday, April 30th. It is at noon on Friday. So if you're on the West Coast of the United States, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for your lunch hour. If you're on the East Coast of the United States, that's 3 p.m., so you can maybe play hooky from your work on Friday. What are the different time zones? Let's see. I think I have a concert poster here. Hawaii, 10 a.m., New York, 3 p.m., Brazil, 4 p.m., England, 8 p.m., and the next day at 4 p.m. in Japan. And I mention all those countries and cities because I'll have musicians from each of them. We're going to have Peter Sprague here in San Diego, and Josh Nelson and Abe Lagrimas Jr. in Los Angeles, and Ian Fakini and Rebecca Kleinman in San Francisco. In Hawaii, Ethan Capone and Reggie Padilla. In New York, we're going to have Marco Panacea. In Brazil, we're going to have a trio from both Sao Paulo and Rio de Janeiro. and that's going to include Mauricio Zottarelli on drums, and Almir Cortez on guitar, and Gabriel Hezengi on bass. And then in England, I have a trio with Dale Hambridge and John Clark and Jim Rintoul. And last but not least, in Japan, I'm going to be collabing with Joe Nagata in Tokyo. So definitely put that on your schedule and tune in on YouTube Live. And you can go to my website and my social media pages to get more information on that. So I'm super, super excited about that. And we're going to be highlighting songs with an international theme and songs that might even pertain to the city that they're in. So we're going to have some fun with it. Let's see. I love you too, Flounder. Mwah, 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 mwah. Oh, Cookie and Sherry. Hi, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Okay. Next on the list. I didn't plan it that way, but the next on the list is by the same composer, Charles Trenet, or Charles, as we say here in the US. And fun little fact about his inspiration for this song. I don't know if it's his inspiration, but the backstory on it. He wrote it in 1943 while he was on a train from Paris to Narbonne. And the melody came to him suddenly, and he had nothing to write down on, to write his thoughts down. And so he ran into the bathroom and grabbed some toilet paper and wrote it in like 10 minutes. It's gone on to be a big hit and part of the Great American Songbook. It was actually translated into English. So I thought I'd do a little bit of the, I'll do them both. I'll do the French and the English. This is La Mer, or Beyond the Sea. Okay, here we go. Près des étangs, ces grands roses mouillées. Voyez ces oiseaux blancs et ces maisons.
the shore, we'll kiss just like before. Happy we'll be beyond the sea, and never again we'll go sailing.
As I was considering various songs in the Parisian springtime, magical city of lights, ooh la la kind of vibe, I couldn't resist this next one. And it reminds me of, it's called Paris, it's by the Chainsmokers. That's important because that's in the lyric. It reminds me of days gone by where life, we didn't think life was easy, but in retrospect, life was much more carefree. It was really centered around our friends, which it still is to a degree, but you know what I'm saying. You know, like back in your teens and your 20s, and your emotions were so important. And I think this just really captures that age. And I think we've all been through it, so I'd love to share this with you. And let's see, do I want to share any pictures? I'm going to do pictures after.
Take this in a shop right now. I don't think that we could work this out on the terrace. I don't know if it's fair, but I thought, oh, how could I let you fall by yourself while I'm out there with someone else? If we go down, then we'll go down together. They say you could do anything. They say that I is clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away from everyone. We'll show them we are better. We can. We were staying in Paris to get away from your parents. You look so proud, standing there with a frown and a cigarette, posting pictures of yourself on the internet. Out on the terrace, we breathe in the air of this small town, on our own, cutting class for the thrill of it, getting lost in the past we were living in. If we go down, then we go down together. They'll say you could do anything. They'll say that I am clever. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll get away with everything. We'll show them we are better. Show them we are. Show them we are. Show them we are. Show them we are. We'll show them we are. Show them we are. We'll show them we are. Show them we are. If we go down, then we go down together. We'll say that you'll do anything. They'll say that I am clever. If we go down,
la chanson de Maxence. That's a gorgeous one. That's actually on my April in Paris album that I recorded there in Paris. Wonderful pianist, Emmanuel Massarotti. If you're watching, Emmanuel, mwah, bisous, I miss you. I started, my first tour there was in 2010, 11 years ago. I can't believe it, time has passed so quickly. And I went with a San Diego bassist named Ivana Wasinski. And we went to Paris and Warsaw and a few cities in Italy. And it was just so magical. I thought I'd put together a little slideshow of my tours there and some of my fun memories that helped inspire this show today. So there's Emmanuel, the pianist I was just talking about. And our show on Rue de Lombard was super fun and eclectic in this little tiny jazz club. The croissant and the café, oh my gosh, is just absolutely sublime. And of course, you have to take the obligatory shot of the Eiffel Tower. And so we did. But gosh, you know, such beautiful memories. And it led to the recording of an album a couple years later. There's Notre Dame before it was burned down. I'm curious to see what it looks like now. And there's Studio Faire, where I recorded my album. And we had some great times. And as I thought about this next song, you know, it doesn't take place in Paris, but it's spring vacation here in the States, and I'm sure a lot of people around the world are going on spring vacation. And Parisians, likewise, head south for some warm weather and ocean breeze and some sunshine. And this song was written by French crooner Henri Salvador, along with a pop artist named Karen Ann. And it was on his last album. And I really have been drawn to this song over the years. It's just kind of fragments, maybe like photographs in an album, fragments of images that put you at ease, that calm you, and the beautiful things of the French Riviera coastal area. And this is entitled Faire des ronds dans l'eau, doing laps in the water. So you can just imagine. At one point you are actually in Paris standing by the Seine, but most of this is down in the French Riviera. Hola, Edgar. Ça fait des siècles que j'attends sous le paravent. Le vent de désert m'allonge sous le paravent, sable blanc, tout près de la mer à côté. Je ne suis pas sur la photo, je suis à bord de l'eau. Être en vie n'est pas assez, ni trop. Je sais c'est rien, mais je sais c'est rien, mais je préfère. La seule chose que je sais faire,
les abeilles folles et la rivière, le plage du Finistère et la mer. Ça fait des siècles que j'attends sous le pas, les pas des passants, l'eau de la fontaine et la pluie qui tombe sur les passants et sur le sable blanc, tout près de la Seine et la prie. Un palais, un palace, quand on l'oublie, hélas. Je n'ai pas vu le temps passer, le soleil se coucher. Être en vie n'est jamais trop, ni assez. Je sais c'est rien, mais je préfère la seule chose que c'est faire les ronds dans l'eau, les habits folles et la rivière, le plage du Finistère et la mer.
Oh, guys, having a wonderful time. Thanks for sharing your Sunday afternoon with me for April in Paris. If you haven't already subscribed to my YouTube channel, please give it a thumbs up and remember to click that subscribe button so that you can see each time I'm posting new material, new songs, and the live streams coming up as well. Another shout out for the tip jar. I have a yummy almond croissant there in case you want to take a bite or snap a photo. And thank you so much for your support over this last year. It's just been crazy and exciting. And I'm so excited, most of all, to have a new instrument since pandemic that I can express myself musically with. It's been quite a journey, but I'm really starting to enjoy it more and more, that I can actually play through a song and sing for you the way I feel it inside. I'm accustomed to having, you know, professional instrumental musicians behind me making me sound good. So it's a humbling yet very gratifying experience. And one more shout out for the concert Friday. It's the next live stream on my GARDENSTREAM series. Friday, April 30th at noon Pacific Standard Time, 3 o'clock Eastern Time. You can see the times for the various time zones there, with 16 musicians from around the world, 10 cities in 6 time zones. So please write that down and make a point to join us. We're going to have a blast. And with that, I'm going to end our lovely little Sunday afternoon AlliUke with the classic. When you think of Paris, when you think of les chansons françaises, you absolutely think of Edith Piaf and this gem. I'd say it's probably the go-to French song, even if someone is not into French music. And I've done it. It was on my first album. It's the biggest streaming song of all of my music, downloads, etc. People love it. I love it. I've never sung it in Spanish before, and I discovered, and I'm here in San Diego on the border with Mexico, and adore the Mexican and the Spanish culture. I lived in Spain for a while. And I discovered this film clip of Edith Piaf in a movie called Música de Siempre, I think is what it's called. Yes, Música de Siempre. And it was made in 1958 at a time when the Mexican government was really putting a damper on controlling over the entertainment industry with the union. And this director had a vision to bring a film to the Mexican people that had some of the greats from around the world. And he included Edith Piaf in the movie, and she sang La Vie en Rose in Spanish. Actually, she sang it in French and then in Spanish, and she did a beautiful job. So I transcribed the lyrics that she sang, because I couldn't find those lyrics written anywhere online, and I want to share them with you. So this is La Vida en Rosa. Et moi aussi.
El mundo de mi alrededor ha cambiado de color. Si me preguntas cómo fue, se lo diré, él lo diré. Desde el día que te di, la vida para mí fue de color de rosa. Y me siento tan feliz que cualquier día gris es de color de rosa. Ni una nube sobre el mar, ni noches de pesar, ni penas que llorar. Tú para mí, yo también para ti. Al sonreír, al llorar o al sentir, desde el día que te vi, todo lo conseguí y fue por ti. And when you speak, angels sing from above. Every day your words seem to turn into love songs. Give your heart and soul to me, and life will always be la vida rosa.
Merci beaucoup, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in. I will see you not next Sunday, but the following Friday, April 30th at 12 o'clock for International Jazz Day. Thanks again, everyone, for your support, for sharing the music, and thank you again for any donations. And keep love at the center, kindness at the center of your life, and surround yourself with people who believe in you. And I believe in you too. Au revoir.